Effect. Oh, did I tell you? I was at the gym the other day wearing my N7 jacket, and some girl was like, "Whoa, I love your jacket."
Thanks, I'm Commander Shepard.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's your name? Shepard.
Shepard.
What? What's your first name, Shepard?
Which is yours, Pathfinder?
My first name's Commander. You would think that the gravity would be all out of wonk if another planet was that close.
We've talked about this before.
We have?
Yeah.
Damn it. I thought I was being cool.
Jal says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
We talked about how all the space stuff
New email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
is a completely unrealistic distance because they want to make it look more interesting, not because they want it to be realistic.
Well, that's dumb. I want to look at a boring-ass sky and be like, realistic.
To Ryder from Korra. Ryder, there's a report of Asari refugees on Eos. They made it. Might know about their arc, too. Let's talk when you're free.
Yes,
Korra.
the hot women lived. You know what I'm really upset about? The Quarians never come. The Quarians, the Hanar, and the Elcor, they never show up.
Is this a spoiler right now?
It's not like a spoiler. They just don't show up in the game. I had to know.
Why are you telling me?
Because I want you to know that I'm upset.
She always does this, you guys.
What did I do?
She'll be like, hey, I just, watched this show. Are you going to watch it? And I'll be like, yeah, it looks really interesting. And she'll be like, okay, now I'm going to tell you about everything that happens in the first season so that you watch it. And I'm like, but now I don't need to because you told me everything that happens.
It doesn't come up in the plot.
Hey,
they just
Stacey.
never show up.
Hey, Stacey, are you caught up on Once Upon a Time yet? No, I'm not. Okay, because there was this thing that happened and now I'm going to tell you about the entire thing.
But they don't even, bring it up. They're just they never show up.
You're trying to defend yourself.
Yeah, I am. Stacey doesn't like it when people defend themselves against her. She wants, you're trying to defend yourself, you stupid idiot. And I'm like, yeah, I am. That's what people do, Stacey.
No, I'm saying.
Stop defending yourself. Just lay there and take it.
You're defending yourself against giving spoilers to things.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't like, I'm telling you guys, she doesn't like it. If she ever, is yelling at you, don't defend yourself because...
Just lay over and show your belly.
Yeah, just lay down and say, yep, agree, because if you try to defend yourself, you'll just make it worse.
If you struggle, it just makes it worse.
She thinks it's bad that you defend yourself.
No. You just have to do the AJ thing and just, lay down, show your belly, like the pathetic human you are.
Okay, well, AJ, you can sleep with me. Stacey, you gotta read this.
To Ryder from Benedict Geffen, Pathfinder team. The Nexus has approved the request for a multidisciplinary team to be posted on Havarl, aka Habitat 3, to assist with the Ungaran efforts there. Primary team members Dr. Hawkins McIntyre, Xenoanthropology team lead, Zara Cassian, botany environmental engineer, Farley Barra, entomology, and Cody Holdren, quartermaster. Both Ungara and Nexus teams have expressed interest in having the Pathfinder visit Havarl again to observe cross-cultural efforts. To Ryder from Liam. Heads up! First thing I did after Aya, figure out who to really talk to, because we all know the ones in charge, they're not, quote-unquote, on the ground. Jal had some pointers, and I got some names from smaller Ungaran colonies. It'll be a while before they trust us, but it's all about exposure. Saw it all the time in crisis response, especially post-combat zones. Low Consul Verand. If you see any messages from her, it's just me reaching out. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to First Contact. Genres include hard science fiction and an Asari vid about first contact with humanity titled How They Must See Us. To Ryder from Lexi. Ryder, as part of overseeing the crew's physical and mental welfare, I thought I'd send along the following tips for a balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it's important that your body receives the nutrients it needs. Carbohydrates, 5 to 11 servings. Fruits and vegetables, 4 to 5 servings. Proteins, 3 servings. Fats, 1 serving or less.
That's not a balanced diet.
No.
It's not.
Lexi. I mean, pretty much the only change there is...
When we had meal plans, we literally had 5 fats a day.
I remember it being 2 to 3.
I don't remember. I just remember being...
No, trust me on this.
Stacey remembers!
I remember.
We're not going to explain what we're remembering, but we remember we had to have... That's a lot, like, very few protein and a lot of carbs. It doesn't sound right.
So basically the way this is set up is if you're looking at 3 meals, and so then you would have a protein... Like,
it needs more fat.
You know what, though? Maybe they're thinking of serving as, like, meal portion. As opposed to, like, a serving is...
How we were conditioned?
Conditioned? Where you have, like, 2 to 3 servings at a meal, as opposed to, like, 1 serving equals 1 meal portion. You know what I mean?
Let's not think about it too much, because I don't think this is going to take us to a good place. Okay.
I'm just saying that... So
they're wrong and we're right.
Yeah. 2 Rider from Jal, Pathfinder Rider of the Human Initiative. I've heard previously from Ephra, the leader of our resistance. He's very impressed that we were able to help our scientists on Havarl, and I've made sure that he knows that you played a key role. Maybe he's already said these things to you, but if I know Ephra, he probably hasn't. As for me, I've learned a lot about trust, being on this team, letting myself be open to trusting you and the others. I've learned that trust is more of a feeling than a science, and it seems like it is a universal truth. Universal. Get it? I'll try to be even more trustful in the future. This assignment might change my life. Good night, Jal. 2 Rider from Liam. Proud of Havarl. I mean, sure, living there would have been fun. That planet is 1 pterodactyl away from a Jurassic Fun Fair. But what we did for the Angara will go a long way to making us good neighbors. We need that, especially with the scourge restricting the neighborhood. Security is training up on what the locals know about the local fauna. Outpost or not, Havarl helps. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to community. Genres include century-old situation comedies, sitcoms, and documentaries about research partnerships. Also, a musical about a man-eating plant.
Oh, that's that one...
Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors, Okay.
That's kind of a fun reference. I like it when I get things.
Shut up.
I feel like there's always like references in here that I like don't understand, and so when I get one, I'm like, yes,
I get it.
This is what it's like to be part of something.
Feeling okay?
Oh,
bye.
I'll let you get back to it. I'll be here if you need me.
Let's go talk to Cora and find those Asari.
Cora.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We should speak to
We'll
her
head
now.
to Eos and see what she knows. Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need. Who's she? Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Alright, you already had me at distressed space lesbians, so don't worry, I've come to save you.
Well, someone's a fan. No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
That seems smart.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark. When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Okay, you can come.
Alright.
As long as you're not being, like,
take Cora to speak with Hidaria and Eos.
Ryder? Any more Commando war stories? Always liked Janae. She was only 200, and with me around, she wasn't the kid anymore. She was a biotic protege. I once saw her yank an AA gun right off its housing. Crushed a gang of slavers with it. Ouch. They didn't feel it for long. Janae was a good friend. Maybe she still is back there. Won't be a kid now, though.
Oh, it's so weird to think that your sorry friends are probably still alive.
I know.
Any more Commando war stories? Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
Like Liara's still alive. Grunt's still alive. Our baby. Our baby boy.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going? Won't know until we talk to those Asari on Eos. Any chance of swinging by? Any more Commando war stories? Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one. See you later, Cora. I'll be here.
The Lesbit arc.
The Lesbark?
The Lesbark, yes! Are these just like creatures that we picked up on the way?
Yeah, I guess.
Ew, look at that mouth. Looks like a butthole vagina. Like if a butthole and a vagina like were hybrid into one thing, that's what it would be.
Huh. With teeth.
There's no teeth in there, look.
I bet they're in there somewhere.
Just like vagina dentata. They're in there somewhere.
They're in there somewhere. You just don't know where.
You just don't know where.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Have you seen the movie Teeth?
No, we talk about this so much. So.
What, vagina dentata?
Yeah,
The movie Teeth?
because whenever there comes up with like so
teeth in a vagina.
If I could like sum up our like conversations, it'll be like, hey, that thing looks like a vagina. Hey, it kind of looks like it has teeth. Vagina dentata. Have you seen that movie? No, I haven't. You have to see it. Like,
well, Stacey, if you want things to change, you should watch the movie Vagina.
I just think
Teeth.
it's funny how, I mean, I'm sure that some people listening right now can actually like remember us having like that exact conversation.
I don't remember. We're just the same thing over and over again. Look at the Geek Remix channel, watch the movie Teeth, and maybe things will change, Stacey. If you want that conversation to change, you say, yes, I have seen it. These are my thoughts.
All right. That'll be my homework.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science team. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
I get shit done.
Yeah.
I keep my word that's not going to mean anything to him.
Yeah.
My personal code is, I got this.
Bold, a little arrogant, like me. Still, I'll reserve judgment for now. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to that program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
I apologize.
Yeah.
What I meant was, let our scientists help with your program. Let my team join your effort. Let's up the chance for success. I'm offering. You should accept.
Very well. I'm not stupid, and I love the Moshai. You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
The team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Kent facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
He was just here.
Hey, I want to see you, but in my room.
Yeah, but you come here. No.
Power play.
So-
That's where he is.
You've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Cat Squid Man.
His cloak is well animated, but distracting.
Nope.
This one?
No, I was actually just responding to nope, cloak is fun.
Okay.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes, he suffered greatly. When Axul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the cat.
Why not join the Resistance?
Axul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Axul.
I admire your courage. But Axul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Axul from the Ket. Her name is Tholdir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Let's go talk to everyone.
Can you just jump down, or do you have to take the ladder? Aw, boo!
Boring! Okay.
I guess they don't want you, breaking your ankles every chance you get.
Commander! Ah!
Oh, God! Oh, she jumped off the balcony again. You've got this. You don't need an old man. You don't need an old man a few hundred years your junior to tell you you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway because I know it's true. You keep your rider safe, and I'll do the same with mine, Harry.
That's the guy.
The guy?
Mm-hmm.
Which guy?
The guy that was gonna be on this, but...
Old man.
Yes.
Honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy. Do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you.
I'm right here!
Hi!
Well, technically, he would be mostly water, too. And so would Vetra. Whatever.
That is a nice little piece of paradise the Angara have. Wouldn't mind seeing it again.
I wouldn't mind either. Maybe we can have something like that too. Someday.
We rescue that Moshai of theirs. Maybe they'll give us some tips.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying. Quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view. They're friends, too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
Damn it.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
You know how it goes. How many more things do I have to do until they have something new to say?
Exactly.
Yep. Though, sorry biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead.
Is that...
Humans back home, maybe. You skipped class for 600 years.
Where are you looking to go?
I was just gonna checking all the rooms, because they walk around the ship a lot.
Oh my god, wait. Hold on, look at the... I was gonna say look at the TV. So you have... I was gonna see if he had video games. I don't know, it was just like a, you know...
What? Let me use it.
Here's my question. Would you be able to call the lift and stand under it?
And die?
Yeah.
I was trying.
Aya is a wonder, Ryder, and the Angara are so interesting. I hope we make it back. I want to delve and explore and who knows what else.
We'll be back. We need the Moshai if we're going to get into their vault.
Oh, I'm definitely sticking around long enough for that.
Flirting?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you?
Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me. Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
That was the
You know
worst. Like, I like it when you flirt with me. Okay.
Well, but here's, I think the most awkward part.
There you are.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
What were you saying?
The most awkward part is how she's like, hee, flirt, and we're like, okay, bye. Like, we get what we want.
Am I interrupting?
Nope. I go the way the wind blows. You're here now, so you're the wind. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game, bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Where's Vetra?
She was downstairs talking to... We just talked to her. She has nothing to say, remember?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to flirt with her. Oh, Liam!
You!
Pathfinder. Hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
We're all struggling with a job that just landed in our laps.
It's a blur sometimes. I bet Lexi's flagging all kinds of psych warnings. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I didn't get to stamp my approval.
I don't know.
Oh, we have to go over here. Where's the...
So our options, the main options I see are to...
Ben, I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Subi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits. The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there. When did you start believing in a god? My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God. But your work as a scientist convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth. I take it you work closely with the Nexus Science team? I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of. I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home. It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't our tech that did it. It was the Geths. You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way? Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor. FTL sensor. So a faster-than-light telescope? They could survey Andromeda as it was? Not exactly, but it cut down the lag by enough. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know. How did the Initiative even get its hands on Geth knowledge? They're isolationist and hostile. I don't know, Ryder. Maybe I don't want to know. What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network? From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats. What do you know about the Scourge? We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery. I should get back to things. Sounds good?
You know, the more we talk to her, like, the more I'm, like, interested about, like, some of that science stuff, and she's not the character that I would have thought that that would come from.
What, she knows a lot of science and also, like, God and stuff?
No. I'm just saying, like, she didn't seem like one of, like, the core characters that would have a lot of interesting things to say.
Ah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes when you start a game, you're like, okay, these are the people who are probably gonna have, like, the most interesting stuff, and then there's gonna be, like, those kind of, like, secondary characters that are kind of, like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't. Bye.
Okay,
we're going to EOS.
Yep.
Is this where we're going?
No. Oh.
Where's EOS?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, right. Okay. But yeah, I think I want to say that
Home of Eos and Prodromos.
What are you saying?
I want to say that one of like the people that worked on this game actually talked about how like if they had made the look of this game consistent to what space is actually like,
it'd be boring as shit.
Yeah, it'd be boring as shit. It literally would be like just a bunch of black space.
Well, that's what's really. Yeah, I want black space, Stacey. That's what's realistic. I'm just kidding.
you know, I'm pretty sure that BioWare person was like, you know, if we wanted that, we could have just used No Man's Sky. I know that they didn't say that.
Same shit.
Same shit.
All the time. This time it's purple. Now it's green. You're like, okay, cool.
Look, a rock. Look, a penis-shaped plant.
So many penises.
So many penises in that game. Who would have thunk it?